About the author. From 1978 to 2011, Andy Rooney was a television commentator on the program 60 Minutes. He wrote more than 800 essays, which he presented on television or in a national newspaper column. His essays, which are sometimes humorous and sometimes controversial, earned him 3 Emmy Awards. America, the Not So Beautiful by Andrew A. Rooney. Next to saving stuff I don't need, the thing I like to do best is throw it away. My idea of a good time is to load up the back of the car with junk on a Saturday morning and take it to the dump. There's something satisfying about discarding almost anything. Throwing things out is the American way. We don't know how to fix anything, and anyone who does know how is too busy to come, so we throw it away and buy a new one. Our economy depends on us doing that. The trouble with throwing things away is there's no away left. Sometime around the year 500 BC, the Greeks in Athens passed a law prohibiting people from throwing their garbage in the street. This Greek law was the first recognition by civilized people that throwing things away was a problem. Now, as the population explodes and people take up more room on Earth, there's less room for everything else. The more civilized a country is, the worse the trash problem is. Poor countries don't have the same problems because they don't have as much to discard. Prosperity in the United States is based on using things up as fast as we can, throwing away what's left, and buying new ones. We've been doing that for so many years that 1, we've run out of places to throw things because houses have been built where the dump was, and 2, some of the things we're throwing away are poisoning the earth and will eventually poison all of us and all living things. 10 years ago, most people thought nothing of dumping an old bottle of weed or insect killer in a pile of dirt in the backyard or down the drain in the street just to get rid of it. The big companies in America had the same feeling on a bigger scale. For years, the chemical companies dumped their poisonous wastes in the rivers behind the mills, or they put it in 50-gallon drums in the vacant lots with all the old rusting machinery in it up behind the plants. The drums rusted out in 10 years and dumped their poison into the ground. It rained, the poison seeped into the underground streams and poisoned everything for miles around. Some of the manufacturers who did this weren't even evil. They were dumb and irresponsible. Others were evil because they knew how dangerous it was but didn't want to spend the money to do it right. The problem is staggering. I often think of it when I go into the hardware store or Sears Roebuck and see shelves full of poison. You know that one way or another, it's all going to end up in the earth or in our rivers and lakes. I have 2 pint bottles of insecticide with 3% DDT in them in my own garage, and I don't know what to do with them. I bought them 10 years ago when I didn't realize how bad they were. Now I'm stuck with them. The people of the city of New York throw away 9 times their weight in garbage and junk every year. Assuming other cities come close to that, how long will it be before we trash the whole earth? Of all household waste, 30% of the weight and 50% of the volume is packaging that stuff comes in. Not only that, but Americans spend more for the packaging of food than all our farmers together make in income growing it. That's some statistic. Trash collectors are a lot more independent than they used to be because we've got more trash than they've got places to put it. They have their own schedules and their own holidays. Some cities try to get in good with their trash collectors or garbage men by calling them sanitation engineers. Anything just so long as they pick it up and take it away. We often call the dump the landfill now, too. I never understood why land has to be filled, but that's what it's called. If you're a little valley just outside town and you have to be careful, or the first thing you know, you'll be getting filled. If 5 billion people had been living on Earth for the past 1,000 years, as they have been in the past year, the planet would be nothing but one giant landfill, and we'd have turned America the Beautiful into one huge landfill. The best solution may be for us all to pack up, board a spaceship, and move out. If Mars is habitable, everyone on Earth can abandon this planet we've trashed, move to Mars, and start trashing that. I'll buy it. It'll buy us some time.